Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
That's a bet. That's a deal, right?
Let's go.
That's a deal, right? That's a bet.
Kind of. Just a bit.
Ride with me if you ride with me, if you side with me if you feel right. That song's tight.
What's up, boys?
Wait.
Sound like you had autism right there.
Hey, I have
God.
epilepsy. First of all, get it straight.
Let's get ready to rumble. All right. We actually, the thing about like Houston sports is there's always that downtime.
You mean
Yeah,
'cause our
it's
team-
like the
only
whole
team
season.
playing sucks?
Yeah, I mean, most of our teams, there's no playoffs for football. Shit, freaking basketball, we know we're going to talk about that. Baseball, they're still in a lockout. But I mean, interesting enough, I mean, we've had Roger Clemens being held out of the Hall of Fame.
No, Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds, which means sports is going to get another look at steroids soon.
Well, I think that's the last time they could be on a ballot.
Yeah.
No, I know, but people are going to cap on it and be really mad because they're going to turn it into the only reason they didn't get put in the Hall of Fame is because they were on steroids.
What?
Does it really matter though?
No, I don't give a shit either way.
My boy Jeff Bagwell said he should be in there. Okay.
Who, Clemens?
Yeah.
I agree.
To me, it's like to the point now where I'm like, bro, the steroids happened. Everybody, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people were using them, bro. Like, it's like as an Astros fan, like people are like, oh man, y'all use cameras. And then people start coming out, yeah, everybody used it. Everybody did this. Everybody did that.
Yeah.
Sign stealing, this and that. So what the hell's the difference? Like,
Exactly.
we're champions still. You can't change that shit.
Yup.
That's not
I got a fucking t-shirt that says it.
Exactly. I don't have a t-shirt, but I'll still say it.
I don't know. They're gonna put your boy Billy Wagner better get in though.
Yeah, Billy Wagner.
How about
don't tell me you don't know who that is either.
I got epilepsy, bro.
What? What about
epilepsy?
God damn, now I'm all thinking about epilepsy. What about damn it, Caleb? Hey.
You're talking about Beltran?
No, not Beltran. I don't even like Beltran.
Why? Fuck he do to you?
There was that one Casa LA commercial he did. I had to go there and mess my stomach up.
I think that was Lima.
Chris, welcome, bro. I'm sorry I have not read the message you sent me. I've been busy with a ton of stuff on the network.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yes, fellas, we're going to Jerryland. Zach has a football tournament out there. Plenty of recruits going to represent the H. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good
luck, Zach.
Thank you for keeping us updated with him. I said,
send a video.
Yeah,
send a video of it.
We can use it on the next weekend or next week. I say weekend. See, I need this Red Bull to kick in.
You drink Red Bull?
Yeah,
it tastes like a laser.
It does. No, I mean, there's not. I saw some people talking about. I know what's it called, the Rockets with what about? And I know Caleb will know about this one. James Harden. How do you feel about?
Dude, James Harden's an idiot, man.
I'll tell you this, bro. If he gets traded to fucking Philly for Simmons, instead of just doing that directly from Houston, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
Well, Nets said today they're not trading him no matter what the damn phone call is.
Okay,
And
that
so,
doesn't mean he's not gonna leave.
I
It
mean,
could
yeah,
be
that's
something
true.
stupid like, "Oh, I'm leaving here in the offseason, go to Philly, sign and trade for Ben Simmons because
Chris
Morey
said,
wants
bro,
him."
he's a joke.
No, he's not a joke. Give that man credit.
He's a joke that gets credit. I saw.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before anything, this just popped into my head.
Oh,
Zach,
it's
do
the
you know what?
epilepsy.
Do you know what Nick told me the other day at work? He
Hmm.
said Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar isn't as bad as he made it out to be.
I know.
Those
He
weren't my
said-
exact
I know.
words.
He said he drank it and was like, "It's not bad. It's pretty good. I can't lie." And I was like, "Bet."
He probably got
Anyway.
packs of fucking sugar-free Kool-Aid in his desk and shit.
No, I don't have that. I haven't had Kool-Aid in.
Bro, his desk is weird. There's like fucking marshmallow candies in there and shit.
Fucking zebra cake eating ass.
Hey,
Hey, yo, Walmart is
look, I got the
releasing
pic. I got the
7
picture.
fucking ice cream. Look at that shit. Look.
I'm getting diabetes, bro.
More.
Yes.
Bro,
No, I don't even like
oatmeal cream
sweets.
pie. I don't even eat sweets like that, but goddamn.
I don't even
More.
eat sweets. I don't like sweets, and yet I'm like, yo, I want it.
And you know what's really fucked up? Nick's sitting there at work today telling me about all this shit. He's like, bro, look at this. And he shows me the picture. I was like, oatmeal cream pies and nutty bars. Oh my fucking God. And honey buns. And he's like, zebra cakes. And I'm like, bro, you can't fucking show me this shit when I'm on a diet. And he goes, oh yeah, you're on a diet. Ha ha ha. And I was like, son of a fucking bitch.
You know what it is? It's payback for those times I went vegan, and
I had nothing to do with it.
I feel in my head that you were there. So
I was there, but I didn't tell them to do it. It was not my fault.
there's a part of me that feels like, dang, like he wanted this to happen.
Bro, you were the one that got drunk out your mind. The other dudes were like, hey, we're going to order wings. Drunk Nick was like, yeah, rum springer, woo! And ordered some.
I don't recall.
Exactly, because you were drunk, Nick, at the time.
Will you get the ice cream off the screen so before I smoke a blunt and eat an ice cream sandwich?
I'm telling you, bro, get that shit off there right now. I have to not look at the screen because
I didn't know I still had it up there. I thought I clicked it off.
You're a bitch, bro. You had that shit on there the whole time. I was looking down away from the screen the whole fucking time.
I heard Zach say, can you take it down? I was like,
Bro, you're sitting there and I'm
It
like
is
this the whole
down,
time.
eh?
I'm like sitting there talking. And I'm like,
I was updating the Facebook post, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's up there, man. My bad.
punk ass motherfucker.
You said, bro, Swiss roll ice cream. Let's go, baby.
Stop.
What we should do is we should order a bunch, and then, well, me and Zach will eat it. Caleb, you can.
During a football stream.
Yeah.
They don't come out till February.
We got time.
That's okay.
The
Super Bowl's not until what?
February 13th, I think, 18th, something like that.
Yeah, it's like the 13th.
Yeah.
Why are you so mean to me?
You're the one that decided to go on a diet, not me.
That's true. That is true.
You're right.
That is true.
Right. No! Look at that comment. Look at the fakeness.
I'll buy some and take to work. I mean, if you do, let me know because our freezer there is a mini freezer and it won't hold anything in there. So
it doesn't freeze.
Yeah. I remember they brought a bunch of like popsicle ice creams one time and they all melted and we had to clean it up. I was very aggravated.
Nick was scraping that shit out of the freezer, eating it with a spoon.
I was like, this is bullshit.
I don't know, but since you got basketball in my mind, bro.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Mamba.
We miss you, Kobe.
Big time, bro.
He was Bob Michael Jordan. He was. I didn't. Everybody would always get mad, like, oh, why do you like Kobe? I'm like, bro, I was like 2, 3 when Michael started blowing up. Most of the championships, I was too young to even know what the hell the rules of basketball were. Right?
Yeah.
I used to think the fucking Rockets with Steve Francis and Bettina Mobley were like the best damn team ever. And then I think my dad showed me their record, and I was like, what the fuck is 14th place?
Damn.
I was like, this shit, they suck.
Ride with me if you ride with me. If you ride with me, you can feel right. That song's good.
Yeah, that day sucked. I'll never forget it. I was so fucking hyped to go to the Royal Rumble that night. And Kobe died.
Stop.
What?
I didn't want to laugh at that. He's like, I was so hyped to go to the Royal Rumble.
I
Kobe
thought he
died.
was still talking about the Rockets sucking ass.
No, y'all got me sad about Kobe, bro.
I didn't get you sad about Kobe. Kobe got you sad about Kobe.
Don't blame it on him.
I legit thought you were talking about the Rockets sucking ass, so I laughed, and then you brought in Kobe, and I felt like a dick after that.
You should.
I feel like a dick. I'm gonna leave for like a second.
Yeah. Go to timeout.
I got it. Nah, but
I just got called Paul Wall. I don't have a fucking South Side fade.
exactly, you have a North Side fan.
I do not.
No, I'm just kidding. As always, Rocket fans are complaining about the team, saying that
Well, we did get fucked up last night.
that was
Yeah, we did.
that was a fucking air busting.
But they kind of owed us that ass whooping because we had just beat them, the Spurs.
Oh, yeah, Spurs. Those things you kick horses with.
The rodeo, Houston.
Well, it's Big Bun B.
I don't know, bro. I heard they weren't trying to trade Christian Wood or Eric Gordon.
No, they're not.
That kind of pisses me off.
Why?
Because I'm sick of seeing them take Jalen Green out the fucking game and he sits on the bench longer than anybody. And that's who the fuck we're building our team around.
Yep.
Around.
But no. Fans are telling me we got a draft bust in Jalen Green because he can't play with everybody else.
Nick.
Okay.
Look, you'll love that comment.
Hold on, let me finish that.
So Jalen Green can't play with anybody, but Garrison Matthews could go shoot 30-footers in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Haley says, shout out to Taco Bell, Nick. I haven't ate it since y'all keep picking on me, and my girl keeps saying that it's not real Mexican food.
That's why your girl ain't come back from Mexico yet.
I know. Let's see, Chris goes, bro, I have a buddy at work that swears up and down that LeBron has surpassed Kobe and Jordan. I personally think he's full of shit. What are your thoughts?
Bro, I had this argument with one of the kids that I used to work with at Best Buy. He kept fucking with me and saying that LeBron was the best. And I was like, why do you think that? And he said, he is because of this. And I said, okay, I'm going to make the same argument that everybody else makes. Call me when LeBron has 6 championships.
But by that logic,
shut up.
Then Michael's not the best.
I know.
Like, can't you stand in two truths? Like,
no.
Like on a fundamental level, like you don't know who the fucking best ever is.
You're right.
All kind of
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that because there could be somebody playing overseas in China who's better than both of them.
Look, that's not fucking true.
Hito Turkoglu.
That's not true.
No,
hey, did you see that? Did you see that video of Shaq and Russell Westbrook arguing on the court?
He said he's going too fast.
Yeah, but the dude that was recording the video was talking shit, and he told Shaq, he's like, "I bet you won't talk like that to Hito." My point being is like that. Don't diminish one man's greatness just because you prefer somebody over him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
because it doesn't make any sense to say Michael's better than LeBron, but LeBron's better than Kobe.
I don't say that at all. I say,
but I'm not saying you do, but some people do. And then, I mean, what about Kareem? What about Will? Like, you could stand in a bunch of truths. Like, everybody, they're all fucking good for their own shit. Like, just let it be.
No, I'm not going to let it be because that's not what we do here.
Let it be.
What I'm going to say is, let me put this in an argument just for sake. Who's a better Laker at the end of their career? You think it's Kobe or LeBron?
Do what?
Who would be a better Laker? Like,
Kobe is the greatest Laker that ever lived. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say something that I only heard Al Harrington say. I know Caleb knows who he is. He used to play basketball, Caleb. But he said this. He's like, if you want to decide who's better out of Michael and LeBron, then this should be your basis. Is Michael Jordan became the best player to ever live playing against his OGs, like grown ass men that would fuck him up until he learned how to fuck them up back, right? LeBron's greatness came at the expense of a bunch of people that you would consider his little bros. You know what I mean? So he beat up on people that were less than him, opposed to Mike overtook people who were also great.
Yeah.
By that logic, then that's why I do think that Mike is the greatest ever.
I always tell people all the time, I think he played like LeBron could not keep up in Michael Jordan's era at all.
That's a motherfucking lie, son. You better go watch some video. That motherfucker averaged 40 back then.
No, because if he got hit one time, he would fucking fall over and cry.
That's a fucking lie. That dude is built so different. That's a fucking lie. LeBron would average 40 back then.
No, he wouldn't.
The fuck he wouldn't.
LeBron would get hit once and fall over and cry.
I think though it's hard, like when we talk about it, because of the athleticism that the game has got into, the speed of the game.
I'm gonna tell you what the gripe is about LeBron.
Look, for one, I'm biased. I'm biased. I hate LeBron because that motherfucker said he didn't want to come to the Rockets because he didn't like Houston as a city.
And fuck him too, because he started trying to make a documentary about the Astros cheating and shit. So fuck him, man.
A wise man once said, "Don't entertain a clown, or you're part of the circus." So you don't know basketball, so I don't care fuck what you're saying. My point being is,
hey, fuck you.
My point is you got to give LeBron credit for this. Name another 18-year-old that came into the league.
I've been watching him since college. I don't know.
He go college.
I know.
And did everything that was expected of him. LeBron lived up to the hype. And two, if you're straight up honest, LeBron got haters because he never gave people a reason to hate on him.
I bet LeBron would call the cops.
So I hear what I was actually going to go into what you had already said, Zach, of the era thing. It's, if you look at it, like, I always look at it that way also, where it's like Michael Jordan had played against a bunch of dudes that did not fucking like him for shit. Like, no, I'm going to get mine, fuck you type shit. Whereas LeBron, like you said, a lot of the guys looked up to him and, you know, oh man, that's LeBron James. Like, hey bro, can I have your autograph after the game type shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, or hey, you want to play together? Like, type shit. Like, I mean, it was different. Like, everybody says, like, you know, once LeBron went to Miami, it was like, okay, that changing of the guard. But I mean,
you got to be honest, even before that, bro, Boston put a team together to compete with LeBron. It was that team was built. So if you take 4 years of my career and beat up on my sorry ass team because you built the original super team, you can't fucking hate me for bouncing and going to play with a good player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what was I supposed to do?
Larry Bird.
Yeah, I mean, like if LeBron would have joined that Boston team, I would have been pissed.
Spud Webb.
Oh yeah, that would have fucking hated that.
But I mean, like I said, like to me, like I can't be mad. Chris says, well, who would you build a team around out of the three?
LeBron. He's the easiest one to build around because he's the most versatile of the three. He's probably the worst shooter of the three, though. But he makes people better. He rebounds. He's a decent defender inside and out. Like, he's the easiest one to build around.
I would personally, I'm going to go with Kobe just because I like his dog instinct that he has. I don't think LeBron has that dog in him the way that I feel like he used to when he was younger. And then I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like he got out of that. Like, I mean, yeah, he went home to Cleveland, won a championship there. Then he went and did that. I think once he got to LA, I think he let that spotlight get him.
Yeah, he did.
I feel it reminds me of wrestling, like when John Cena and The Rock started to do movies. You see like 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing.
But to me, that's not it. Is you have to understand why if he's being completely honest, he came to the Lakers to play with Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be the big dog on this team. You should be the big dog, and I should be somebody that nobody has an answer for.
Yeah.
But AD's kind of soft. Because if you think about it, when Kobe was that age, he didn't have it. He couldn't carry a team. He couldn't carry a team. And it's just the way it is. You got too many miles on you. But
that's
so
why
LeBron's
when they
still putting up numbers and shit, that's good.
The thing they're doing is they fell back into the same thing with Dwight Howard and Kobe. they have a soft center that's supposed to be dominant, and they're trying to give him the keys to the Cadillac, and he's like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna stay in my Honda Civic, bro." Like,
that's why they were so adamant about getting Russ. But then they realized, oh, he got an attitude. He's a dog. But this motherfucker can't hoop.
yeah.
I would I'd build around LeBron because he's the only one that could still play.
This guy.
Yeah. I guarantee you Michael Jordan can come into a game right now and put up 20 points.
Do you see that?
I guarantee it.
You see that video of Katino Mobley playing against G League guys?
Can Kobe?
No. That's not funny, bro.
Wow, that's fucked up, Caleb.
Not today. Not today.
Let's see. My boy Cy's in the building. What's up, bruh?
What's up, Cy?
Chris goes, when he was with Cleveland the first time, he was dangerous.
I'm going to tell you what fucked that Cleveland team up is when Carlos Boozer got greedy and left. If he wouldn't have left Cleveland to go to Utah, that team would have probably won a ring earlier. And you would have got to see your Kobe LeBron finals matchup.
Yeah. I fucking hate Carlos Boozer. Any Utah Jazz player not named Donovan Mitchell right now, I hate that. LeBron
like
went
Joe
to
Ingles.
friends. Kobe didn't give a fuck about friends.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I think another reason why I don't like it's hard because like I know I was watching a story and they were talking about a lot of the young guys in the NBA right now. They didn't really look at LeBron as like, oh, that's my guy. Like a lot of them grew up watching Kobe. So Kobe was their guy. Kobe was the guy that, oh, that's my Jordan, like type of thing. Because a lot of the guys are like around our ages, you know? And so the thing is with that, it's like I can kind of get it. And I think what rubbed me the wrong way was that time in the bubble when he tried to be like that guy. And the meeting was over and everybody's kind of like, dude, why are you even saying anything? Like you know,
I think it was even like before that, like the newer generation, say like 2012 to now, they don't fear him, but they kind of respect him too much to where that he still gets over on him.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a certain group of guys who are like for real, like Kobe fans that were like, fuck that, I'm going after you, LeBron. Like, I ain't never in my life seen Kevin Durant shy away from busting LeBron's ass. He does it every time because that's a Kobe guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steph Curry, he goes at LeBron. Harden would go at LeBron. So that's just it. It's just like all sports is the shit's getting soft.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing. Like I would say in like football, you have your guys that kind of like, oh, I respect that person, but a lot of them are like, I'm gonna go take his head off though, like type of thing. And I think now in basketball, we're kind of getting away from the, hey, bro, like we're gonna have fun today. Like it's like, hey, you're my boy, but I'm gonna do you up right now because I got to do this, and I'm kind of liking it now. Like it's weird this year because there's a lot of teams that are with injury, COVID.
Well, to me, like the whole league sucks this year. So it's like, who's gonna fucking pull themselves out of a hole first? But I also like that, like some guys are kind of like, they're fake tough to me. That's what the league is. Like no disrespect, but like Luka's kind of fake tough. It's like Luka, one day somebody's gonna beat the shit out of you, and then when you see a player like Dame, and then he says one word, and the other person be like, all right, I ain't fucking with you, and you're like, oh, that's a gangster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's somebody that's a Kobe guy.
Yeah. What's up, John? Welcome, bro. Anybody interested in wrestling, go check out the Around the Ropes podcast on the SLG Network. Boy, John and them run it. But yeah, I think, man, I know, like, it was weird when the day that Kobe passed, like I said, that was my Jordan. I grew up, I don't remember how many Rocket games I was at, and I would just see this dude just Shane Battier's hand in his face, and this boy's just making shit just like.
Oh, I cried. I ain't even go front.
For my like Tracy McGrady years.
Like 3 days, bro.
Side goes, bad thing is LeBron is built to take the 80s style of play, but he ain't tough to match it. I feel it's hard. Like even as much as I don't like LeBron, I feel it's hard because you play the way the league is going. And if we're being honest, is the way the league is right now. There are some very questionable calls on flagrants, on everything. Like what was that one? Kyle Lowry threw the ball to the ref just to give it to him, and they called a technical foul on him, and he's like, "What the hell, dude?" Like, I mean,
but it's also like, damn, it's like you take all emotion out. Like for instance, last night the Rockets got their ass whooped by the Spurs, right?
Yeah.
But in the third quarter, Sengun dunked the ball back in on Devin Eubanks, and when he did, he flexed on that fool because he was like, "Fuck, we finally did something." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you tee him up right away. It's like, damn, you're not even giving these fools a chance to feel the game out.
Yeah, and it's like you take emotions out of the game. We're humans. You're going to have emotions. If I'm getting my ass beat and I finally get that little piece, I'm gonna what do you want me to do? Just
well, my thing is, if you don't want emotion or you want bland, or go fucking watch baseball. That's what that shit's for.
And the sad thing is, baseball at that one point, there was what was it like a year or two ago where baseball was having that debate of the bat flips.
Yeah.
Oh, should we allow the bat flips? I'm like, dude, times change, bro. Like these young guys, I like it. They don't care. They're like, bro, I'm on my team. You're on your team. F you, bro.
But my thing about baseball is like sometimes that's the one sport where it's obvious when you take it too far. Like you could flip a bat, you could do a little something. For instance, when Correa did that bullshit in Chicago, as soon as he did it, I was like, that's too much. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You did that in your second at bat on game 1 of the first round series, bro. Chill the fuck out. To a team, you know what I mean?
You should have done that in the World Series and done something.
Yeah,
anyways.
But if a motherfucking defensive end blasts the quarterback and he want to flex on that fool, I'm with it. Let's do it.
Yeah. It goes both ways. When you get defensive guys, they'll go up to the guy's face, they'll wag their finger.
It's just like we were watching the game the other day, bro. Tyreek broke off. Cheetah hit him with the deuce. That was cool.
It was about to be really funny because we all thought the play was getting called right back.
Yeah, we did. That was a good ass game, bro. That was a good fucking game.
I'm so mad about that game still.
You'll get the fuck over it.
I wanted the Bills to win.
I want to give a shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs fans, man. Classy. They donated like $170,000 to like Josh Allen's foundation after the game or something.
That's what's up.
Good. So, yeah, but let's just be real, bro. Is whoever won that coin toss was going to win that game. Both of those defenses were fucked. They were both giving up a touchdown.
How do y'all feel about the overtime rules, though?
The fact that the next day they're already talking about both teams should get at least one possession was the right direction to me.
I mean, they talked about it 3 years ago, though.
Yeah, but now you have the two probably best quarterbacks in the league. I mean, if you want to throw Rodgers in there, but those two guys are your faces, and you just cheated everybody out of what they wanted to see. We wanted to see Allen with the ball. Like, if you could have got a touchdown, then we go again. If you couldn't, take your ass home. But we didn't get to see it.
And he would have got another touchdown. There's no doubt about it.
I think he would have got it.
Gabriel
Davis would have got a fucking touchdown. Davis.
I put him in a DraftKings. I was so happy.
I didn't put him in.
I think I played DraftKings on NBA today.
I'm telling you, I almost fell out this damn chair when he caught that last touchdown.
Yeah, I feel like every sport, baseball, you give a chance to both sides. Basketball, you have a whole quarter. If you don't win, that's on you, bro. You missed. We've seen it before.
But to that, I know what you're about to say. We're getting soft. But to that, it's because the teams are so fucking worried about their image, like perception to the fans.
Yeah.
And yeah, that counts a little bit, but take our stupid ass Texans, for instance. Like, who are you more worried about? Hurting Watson's feelings or the fans? Because if you can't trade that fool by the time March 16 comes, you have to go to the league and tell Goodell, okay, do your fucking job. Put him on the list and give me my money so I can use it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now, we're tired of looking fucking foolish. Do your job and put him on the exemption list.
Do you think he gets traded?
I don't know. 2 teams today said they didn't want him. So
yeah, Miami's out. Giants are out.
I still held tight to my prediction that Washington's going to come call him.
I think. Let me see. I'll get your comment, Chris. I just think, oh man, when it comes to Deshaun, I think there's teams out there that you're still gonna have. You don't know what's gonna happen with Baker in Cleveland.
That's my point.
You don't know. Denver is a quarterback away from being nice. Panthers need a freaking quarterback because that defense is.
I thought about this today at work. I bet. I was looking at it. What if Sean Payton decides to coach again, but he ends up on like the Dolphins coaching them, and they end up trading for Deshaun?
They said they didn't want him because Deshaun wouldn't take a phone call with the owner.
I know, but I was just saying, like, what if Sean Payton went over there and then he ended up convincing?
But you got to understand, like, that don't make a fuck because Sean Payton's system isn't made for a quarterback like Deshaun Watson. His system is made for a smart quarterback, not an athletic quarterback. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he don't need a Deshaun. Put Sean Payton in San Diego and watch what happens. Ooh. Watch how many points those motherfuckers put up.
I mean, he's still an athletic quarterback too, though.
Yeah, but he's a thrower first. That dude is fucking good.
Sean Payton in Buffalo, let's do it.
But back to your point, Nick, all of those teams that you named, I feel like it's the Texans' responsibility to call them and let them know how much they need Deshaun.
Oh, yeah. And I think once February happens with the court date and everything, I think you'll get a lot more opening of what's the – because the draft's in March, right?
No, I think it's in April. The tail end of April,
yeah. So you have a combine, I think, in March and then – or something like that, yeah.
The official season, the league year starts March 16th.
Okay, so yeah, so you have time. I mean, well, for them, they got to do all the paperwork and all that. But I mean, I agree. You need to let the teams know this is what we're offering, and if you want them, you want them. If you don't, it's kind of like I look at the John Wall situation with the Rockets and Deshaun Watson situation the same but different, only because one has legal allegations and one doesn't. But you have something that teams want. Now, they, of course, want you to lower your price and all that stuff, but somebody's going to come calling. Somebody's going to get desperate. Somebody's going to be like, damn, our ticket sales suck right now. Or, damn.
But whose is more detrimental? And I think it's Watson, because I don't give a fuck if Wall plays. All that would mean is that the other guys wouldn't get as good.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm not mad that he's not playing. But even with Deshaun, like after like the first two games, I was like, well, I mean, once Davis Mills started actually doing good, I was okay with him starting, and I didn't ever like, oh man, I hope Deshaun comes back, because what's the point? Like, you're gonna be like what they did in Miami, where they kept switching out quarterbacks every damn quarter and shit. Or you're going to be like what Chicago did it. There's all these teams like 49ers did it. They don't even know what they're going to do with Garoppolo or Trey Lance.
I would just be trying to fucking package Deshaun with Laramie Tunsil and free some money up and pay for what we need. Okay, say that we do draft the safety, Hamilton from Notre Dame with the third pick, right? All right, cool. Now you got a safety, but you still need corners. So you got to pay for a corner. You're going to have to pay for a fucking receiver. And then somehow you're going to have to draft a tackle. But we don't have money because you fucking cut players like Cobb and what's the dipshit that went to the Titans? Cunningham.
Cunningham.
But we're still paying them though.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm trying to think of.
I just want money because you have receivers like, okay, say Cooks does leave, which you probably will. You still have players like Allen Robertson who will be a free agent. I would offer him money
at all in Chicago.
Exactly. I would offer him money. I would fucking pay for a running back if I had to. It's been 6-7 years since we had a good running back.
Would you take Christian McCaffrey from Carolina?
Would you take Christian McCaffrey from Carolina to sit on the bench the whole season after getting hurt in the week 3?
Ask you the question here, man. I'll just
take a chiropractor with me. Shit.
I mean, look, Carson Wentz has a blue tent. We can give him a blue tent.
We just got rid of dipfuck J.J. Watt, who was always in his blue tent.
I know, the blue tent's empty. I just want to say, look, we're going to answer Chris's comments first. He goes, but I miss the hardcore basketball days. Now, if you sneeze on somebody, that's a foul.
Yep.
Pretty much like that.
You know who else misses those James Harden bitches about the plays, the calling all the time. So yeah, they ain't giving you easy shit now, boy.
That's where Eric Gordon got it from.
Oh yeah, he's the biggest crybaby Rockets ever had.
Let's see. Who do you think will end up as a head coach for the Texans?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
God damn. I feel this is going to be the best team ever.
I feel we should do the PA slants.
Something tells me it's not going to be Brian Flores.
Yeah.
And Byron Leftwich is probably going to Jacksonville, which I love that.
That makes sense for them.
Well, he played there forever. I mean, why not?
Yeah, no, yeah. He has like a tie to it.
So that either leaves like I still want like Brian Debold to get an interview. They were talking about Josh McCown.
Yeah, I saw that. But they want him to be a quarterback coach.
I don't know. I think they may have interviewed him for head coach too.
No, they said they want him to be a quarterback coach and they want him to be in hopes to bring him up as a head coach at some point in a few years.
If you could steal away the OC from fucking the Rams, I'll take him too. I forget his name, but he knows some shit.
Hans Strudelhopper.
It sounds familiar. It sounds about right.
It's not his name. I don't know where I came up with that.
The question isn't who is going to be the quarterback. It's like what kind of coach. Coach is what kind of coach do you want? You want like an old motherfucker coming in preaching 1992 football, or you want somebody coming in that's kind of innovative like McVay?
I think you need a young coach. I feel like the way the Rockets are going is the smart way. You get a young coach that kind of resonates with the young culture. You're going to build with – it reminds me of like – and I'm not saying that he's anywhere near this coach. Eric Spoelstra, when he went to like Miami, he was young. He understood the culture, but he still knew the sport. I feel like you said Sean McVay and all these other guys, you need that younger coach that's going to be okay with rebuilding, but also can resonate with the players in a certain way. Whereas, I mean, David Culley could have been my grandpa. Like,
for real.
Like, bro, you're not. I'm not saying you were terrible at it. I mean, I give you props. You were given a shit job, if we're being honest.
It just kind of sucks to me that you look at the Texans right now, wanting a young coach, and then you got coaches like Kyle Shanahan who are killing it that we didn't keep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's something that we should have held on to. I don't know. I want a young coach. Somebody that could go help Davis Mills, an offensive-minded coach, and leave Lovey at defense.
Chris goes, let's bring in D'Amico Ryans.
To do what?
I just wanted to hear it. We had talked about it last time.
Fuck D'Amico Ryans. He could barely call that defense.
Dante Culpepper.
I don't even think anybody knows how to get a hold of that guy.
I do. 1-800. No,
you go outside and you go, Culpepper! And he shows up.
We can get Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, to come in.
He could find him.
Yeah, I got that. Chris goes, I'm just messing. Yeah, I think I don't think it's Brian Flores, which I'm bummed, but I'm not bummed. I do have trust in Nick. I do feel that when he moved away from Tim Kelly, I was like, oh, thank God. And then when you kind of felt like the David Culley firing was a big part of him trying to keep Tim Kelly, it was like, okay, like I'm glad you had a.
What I wonder is like how much Esther B influenced that, because so it was probably Caserio that was like, okay, I know enough football to know that that's shitty play calling, right? So How do we change that? Let's get rid of the offensive coordinator. And then he was like, hey, Cully was like, hey, I kind of like this dude. Let's let him stay. Whether it was just like a professional thing to do or whatever the reason, he did it. And then Esther B was like, oh, bitch, we ain't going to let you stay. But since you want to stick up for him, now you got to go. So and then the next day, Casario's like, oh, yeah, people just don't understand Esther B's position, and he's not that bad. So because that randomly happened, it made me think that he was the reason Cully got fired.
Yeah, I mean, the Esterby thing, I ain't gonna lie, at first I was like, this is some bullshit, like F this dude. But then like I hear Andre Johnson, I hear everybody, I hear them tell Deshaun this, and then Andre comes back for like a Hall of Fame Texan thingy. I'm like, the fuck?
I'll say this only because I know some dumb motherfucking people.
Damn, don't talk about me like that, motherfucker.
Esterby should be grateful that he's not physically in people's presence enough to where they just know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Because he would get the shit beat out of him running around this city one day.
Why?
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking idiot, bro.
There's some areas of Houston I'm sure he will never visit.
I'm saying, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, if he was to walk by me, I probably wouldn't recognize him. Not the first time.
No. Yeah, no.
But if he was like Mike Fires, if Mike Fires walked through fucking anywhere,
on sight, baby. Imagine like if somebody was to punch Mike Fires in Houston, which I doubt he would ever come here. He never even came to play a damn game here. He was always injured. But if he was to come down here and somebody punched him and went to jail, I'm sure a GoFundMe would pop up right there and people would be like,
bro, I'm 100% down. I'm 100% down. Just
people
start
would
the
be like,
GoFundMe.
people would be like, he didn't even do nothing.
You'll be on KHOU and Fox 26. Like, are you the guy that hit Mike Fires? Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be
what I need
a
you to
local
do,
celebrity
bro,
forever.
is you record it, and so you have fucking ownership rights to that, and I will lay that fool the fuck out.
Jay Prince would sign whoever it was to a record deal on the spot.
Oh,
I ain't even trying to rap.
They're gonna have the video on everybody's music videos in Houston.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, fuck Mike Fires. But I don't know. There's not much. I mean, MLB is still in lockout. They said they might actually miss some games this year because
good.
They can't agree. I mean, there's how many fuck they play, like 160 something.
They didn't even play as many. No, they usually play 182.
Yeah, some shit like that. So, yeah.
But last year, I think they played one.
I just want to say, if you watch every Astro game, props to you because I don't know how the hell you do it.
My little homie does it, man. He loves the Astros.
Like those games, like at like 12 o'clock and everything. I'm like, the fuck, like, bro.
Yeah, he watches them all, Caleb, because he don't have a car. Where else is he gonna go?
Listen, motherfucker, he ride or die for the Astros, no matter what. That's what I was saying.
Ride or die, ride or back. Chris goes. Correa's still going to Chicago.
Bye.
Ray can go wherever the fuck he wants. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Boy said he wanted $300 and something. That boy Robert's in the building. What's good, bro? He's
Robert
popping corn snacks. Make sure you
have some popcorn, bro. Like Nick keeps talking about getting some, but he won't do it.
Yeah, I need to write you, Robert. We need some popcorn.
Hit me up, Robert. I need some popcorn. I can't eat it till after March though, because I'm on a diet.
So then you can get me and Zach popcorn, and then Caleb can get his in March.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the hell? You don't need it right now. What the hell? It might go bad.
It's like that. I see how this. Thanks.
Or what you do is you get it and then bring it to work, and I'll eat it there, and then I'll keep my batch at home.
Look, he said definitely.
Bet, bro. I'm gonna write you after the stream, bro.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Preferably by Sunday, but if not, by the Super Bowl, for real, for real.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because I'll send a box.
Oh.
Julia goes, I'll eat it for you, Caleb. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, now I'm hungry. I mean, the Astros, it's kind of hard to like, it's weird to not have any news coming out. So I hate lockout times.
I don't mind it, bro, because we lost in the World Series. So it's like, I don't want to talk about y'all anyway.
I blame that on statistics. There was a statistic I saw. The only 3 times that Atlanta Braves have won a championship was when they're at some school in Atlanta. There was a guy that with the last name Nix or Knox or something.
Dawson?
Nah, I wish it was. I think it was like Nix or something. And yeah,
Hold on. I'll do it. I do it for my cheat day.
I got new flavors and I'm popping out tomorrow. Y'all can do a live tasting. Hell yeah.
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 I do it for a cheat day. It's fine.
Let's do it. Woo! But yeah.
He excited now.
Hell yeah, dude. I've been wanting to try some. Every time I'm gonna go, it's like something comes up and I'm like, God damn it. And that's what I hate. Like, if you're from Houston, you know, like, okay, the city's like an hour, you're still in the city. And I hate it. It's
like I tell everybody all the time. If a girl don't live 2 minutes away from me, on like on the same block as me, I don't date her because it's too far of a drive.
Long distance relationships. I only live in Spring. Yeah, that's a fucking 50-minute drive.
That's 2 days worth of work to go all the way out there.
It's like, no.
If you try to make that drive from like anytime between like 3:30 and 7:30, it's gonna take fucking forever.
And then the weekends don't even help.
Yeah. And then Spring
get
sucks. Anybody who goes out to Spring and like, yeah, I'm gonna go out to Spring this week and have a good time. I don't give a fuck about you drinking mimosas, Johnny. Go somewhere else.
Hey, mimosas are good, okay?
Johnny.
Yeah, mimosas are good. But go to Cyclone Naya.
You. Kayla wants to show me disgusting stuff at work.
You show me terrible stuff all the time.
It's not the point. It's different because
and I show you something one time.
It's different. Mine's for educational purposes.
I was gonna say it's for educational purposes. Huh?
I was like, is this good for the show? And then you're like, hell no. I'm like, okay, well there we go. I needed to know.
It's never like that at all. First off, and you know it.
They don't have to know this.
Yes, they do, because I'm not gonna be the one that you're incriminating. Fuck you.
It's from the very first episode and from this day going forward, Caleb, you have to understand that everything is getting blamed on you. It's just the way it is.
Me and my damn epilepsy.
Yeah, if that's what it is when during those Rockets games, holy shit, dude.
Johnny.
Them Rockets.
But in all fairness, he brought that on himself.
Yeah. What was it? The Astros game where you said that your favorite was
Odorizzi and that dumb fuck we traded.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Hey, listen, Straw was tight. Okay, look.
Yeah.
Straw was dope, and then we brought up Jake Myers, and I was okay.
The only straw worth the fuck in this city is used for things you don't do. So, fuck that dude.
Hey, look, Robert got a podcast on Monday.
Robert says, I'm doing a live podcast Monday at 7. Y'all should check me out. Go follow BW Sports 1. Definitely will, brother. I'll go follow with both networks and with my personal. I know Robert and his What's Poppin' Corn Snacks been doing some crazy stuff with some new sponsorships and everything. But I'll let him explain that later.
On his shows on Monday.
We have to bring you on one day, Robert, so you can do a live talk with us, man.
Whenever we do the live taste test, let's bring him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. All right. Who you got this weekend? Break it down.
What is it? Bengals, Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
I got Kansas City. I got them winning the Super Bowl, or at least going.
I don't want them to go again. I want the Bengals to beat them. I'm going to say Bengals. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm going to say Bengals.
I'm a Burrow fan, but Nick called it. Fucking the Bengals are beat up, bro.
They just got Mohamed Sanu back.
So every team gets Mohamed Sanu back and he don't do nothing.
Johnny.
I'm going with Who Dey Nation. Let's go, baby. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Mixon. I'm gonna go with Joe
Zoma.
I don't think Kansas City's defense is anything either, as we saw in the last game. I think it's going to be a shocking field goal win by their kicker that was drafted in the 5th round. I think that boy's going to do it for him. I think,
bro, I'm gonna fucking piss you off. I'm calling Kansas City by 2 touchdowns.
That's fine with me. I mean,
I've been
right.
Y'all think Devin Booker's playing tonight?
Devin Booker?
Yeah.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
Oh
But that's not necessarily a good matchup for him.
Who's he playing?
Utah.
Oh no, that's terrible. He's like it's all defense over there.
Well, that's pretty much all I got because everybody else is out for tonight.
There's a lot of people.
Do you have to pick a Phoenix player? Or can you pick a Utah player?
I have to pick at least one Phoenix player.
So what I would do if I were you,
I got Clarkson, I got Biombo, I got Bakadagabic, I got Booker, I got Conley, and I got Chris Paul.
Okay, so what you want to do is Mike Conley or Chris? Is Mike Conley's money anywhere close to Donovan Mitchell's?
Fucking Donovan Mitchell.
Isn't he still hurt?
I don't know if Spider Mitchell's still hurt.
I think he's still hurt.
He's out for tonight.
Yeah.
Gobert, whatever the fuck, Mitchell and Ayton are out.
I was about to say you want
And
Ayton
so
over
is
Gobert.
So is McGee. So is Kaminsky. So is Payne. So is Crowder. Damn, Crowder.
So you don't want to take any big man that's on Phoenix. You want to take a big man off of Utah. So if you have somebody like Azubuike available, that's who you want to take.
Yeah, Suzuki.
Azubuike. Who the fuck? How do I spell that?
AZU something another.
Oh, that dude's definitely available. He's only $1,000 fantasy dollars on here.
I have a feeling that you'll get something good out of him.
All right.
Yeah, he's one of those that's like bang for his buck right now. He was like Garrison Matthews was on the Rockets before like people started to notice who the hell he was.
Yeah,
and plus he'll get opportunity today.
A lot of the injuries are giving the guys like good opportunities. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of
what you trying. Oh, who you got? The Rams or the Niners?
So
I'm gonna say Rams.
I got Rams.
I've been right every day game, and I've been fucking wrong every night game. Every day and night game, I've been wrong. I'm gonna go with Rams. I honestly, 100%. I think it's gonna be Kansas City Rams in the, which I kind of want. I want Matthew Stafford going against that team.
What if it was the 49ers versus the Bengals in the Super Bowl?
I would be shocked, but I would watch it because that's gonna be a nice offense versus nice.
I mean,
defense.
I would watch it because it's the Super Bowl, so I have to.
But, no,
exactly.
Last year's Super Bowl commercials fucking sucked ass.
But it was a good game.
No, the game was good. Surprisingly, it was the commercials were just ass cheeks. Like
that game was not good.
Sponsor. Nobody wanted to see fucking Pat Mahomes win. Everybody wanted the GOAT to get a ring, and they dominated that game. That game.
That's why I didn't like it.
Well, whatever.
Well, okay, I didn't want the GOAT to get one. I'm glad he did because Mike Evans got one. That's the only thing I wanted.
I just have a feeling the Rams are going to win that by less than a touchdown, but probably more than a field goal. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
maybe by 5 or 6.
I said I'm gonna ride with Bengals till the wheels fall off. I mean, they're coming in with a flat tire and a donut, but I'm gonna. If it's LA versus Kansas City, I won't be mad. That's gonna be a nice, and it's LA at home. That's gonna be dope.
I just feel like Debo Samuel's aggression plays into the hands of what the Rams want to do. Ayuk ain't did shit. I mean, Kittle, he was their best receiver the other day, but that wasn't saying much.
Yeah,
he could do more.
I feel like
What do you want him to? Oh, Kittle. I thought you were talking about Kelsey. I was like, what do you want Kelsey to do more of? He got the final touchdown.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything. What about the first 4 quarters?
He had a lot of receptions.
I don't know if he probably had a lot of receptions, but he wasn't impactful.
He got the wins to screw it.
That's going to be their best receiver if they make it to the Super Bowl. Watch.
Who?
Kelsey.
Yo, it's dope.
Well, Kelsey should fucking he should murder the linebackers for the Bengals. That's why I feel like they're going to win by a lot.
Yeah. But if he goes over, if they go to the Super Bowl, he's gonna be the number one receiver over there because they're gonna double down on Tyreek the whole time. Pringle and all of them are gonna be cut out like they were the other night and barely doing anything.
I don't feel that way. It'll be
It's
somebody it'll be like Hardman.
It's gonna be CEH. Watch,
Pringle.
CEH is gonna have a great game.
CEH had a fucking amazing first half
know.
the other day, and then I don't know what happened. He just
They
stopped
pulled
playing.
his ass out. They do that all the time. I had him on my fantasy league 2 years in a row. He would do great, and they'd pull him out.
Well, Williams was balling too, or whatever.
I know.
The hell his name is. He was balling too, but that was a pass game anyway, so it didn't make a fuck who was the running back.
Oh God. But
I do think that Mixon might light the Kansas City Chiefs up this week if they don't get back the Honey Badger.
What are you saying, yo, about?
I'm gonna buy this so I can go to the gym with him.
Come on.
Stop.
What'd you do if I showed up to work with that one day?
I bought a shirt. Zach, I forgot to tell you. I bought a shirt, and I think you'd love it.
What is it?
It says deadlifts and gummy bears.
I do like that one. I seen this one shirt.
Mark would love it.
Online, it was like pull-ups not out.
What? Wait, what? Okay. I was like, hold on, what? Hey.
I got that shirt.
What?
We also got the Royal Rumble this week.
I found it.
Yep. Roman Reigns, we get him back. Thank you. Tribal Chief.
Praise him, Caleb. Praise him.
No, I found it.
What is?
Yeah. I don't know how y'all be wearing that shit sometimes. It be fucking freezing in there.
Oh, I have this thing where my shoulders are really broad. So a lot of the time when I'm wearing regular fucking shirts, they come up and it's like a crop top. So if I wear a shirt with no sleeves, it stays down the regular way.
You know what that means, right?
Get a bigger shirt.
You need one more X on that shirt.
No.
I was fucking deadlifting in a hoodie on the turf earlier, and it was freezing in there.
Dude, it's been cold in the past like 3 days.
We get down to 50, we start bitching it's freezing.
Yeah, I know.
It was only 50 degrees today.
Calvin posted a picture on Facebook today. It was negative 27 degrees where he was at.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's going to be cold as shit over there.
It was like negative 27 degrees. He was like, excuse me?
It would shut our city down for a week if it got that cold here.
It's coming in February.
Good. I'm going to put my onesie, just like last time, put a onesie on and chill at the house.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Batman onesie with a cape.
I got an all blue one with matching mittens. And
I have a teddy bear onesie that looks like Ted.
Want to wear that on the stream one day or what?
I'm down. I got it right here in the closet.
Y'all wanna wear onesies one day on the stream?
Yeah.
Let's see when the next cold day is a Wednesday.
Mine's blue though. You know I don't like blue.
Jonathan just replied to my text from earlier when I sent him Johnny.
Oh wow, that's disgusting. Hey. Let's see. The next cold day for the Broke Man Weather Service is.
You need to make that page for real.
February. I'm just gonna add it on here on our Bayou City Boys.
Just every day do a little video.
Like it's fucking cold outside, motherfucker.
He used to make like posts on Facebook. He like Broke Man Weather Service and talk about how the shit was.
Where the hurricane's going.
When I come out in the morning, can I just give you a video to see how hard my nipple is?
God, that just be like,
do like that.
Mine are always hard. Mine are always hard.
Winds.
Mine are always hard. They're pierced, so I can be cutting fucking windows with them already.
Go to take a piss and be like, "Yep, it's a little cold out here."
Next Wednesday, what the hell? It's gonna be low of 39, high of 70.
Texas.
What the fuck?
That's Houston for you.
Thursday though is a low of 32, so it's supposed to be cold at night. So I mean, we could do it next Wednesday. And it's gonna be.
Don't act like you need an excuse to do it.
I don't really. Damn, it's gonna be cold as shit next week.
Johnny.
Oh God.
Just do it on Sunday, bro.
Fuck yeah. Calvin's gonna be like, what the fuck?
You'll be like, Calvin, you don't have one because you're not cool, man.
Watching Pool right now, he's like, oh yeah, I got a Green Bay Packers one.
Oh, then I'll get his ass.
Dude, next Friday the low is 32.
Yes, we got a real cold front coming in. They said February is going to be like low 20s, low 15s.
Hell
How
yeah.
dare it?
I love the winter, but I don't like when it's hot, cold, because I don't know how to fucking dress right now. Like, it's usually like that in like December, and then January starts to come and it kind of just stays cold.
Ish.
Yeah.
What sucks is when March comes and it goes from hot, hot, and you're like, okay, are you going back cold? No.
Yeah.
Fuck, we hit 85.
And then a hurricane comes and it's like, bad.
Dude. I want to go see Matt Rife. He's coming to Houston in February.
Was that surfer?
No, he's a comedian.
I never heard of him.
He's really funny. He's on Wild 'N Out. He just released a special on YouTube the other day called OnlyFans. It's really funny. You would love it.
He has OnlyFans?
I'll look him up.
I'll send you the link to the thing after this.
I don't really follow too many people from Wild 'N Out though, but I
don't
watch,
either. The only reason I know
85 South Show is fucking hilarious.
Only reason I know about him is because one night I met Timothy De La Ghetto, who was on Wild 'N Out, the little Asian dude. I met him at Scout Bar, and I was like, "Oh, you're still on Wild 'N Out?" He's like, "Yeah." And then I started watching it again, like the next week, and Matt Rife was on there, and he looked like Vanilla Ice at the time because he had a flat top that was like combed back, but now he's just got regular hair.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
No, I really do. I used to love watching Wild 'N Out. I still actually do.
Well, he's on another show now called The Burbs or something. I think it's called. It's not Burb. It's not The Burb. He's on something. And no, it's a Amazon show, I think.
Oh, I don't have Amazon.
Let me see.
That's the only thing I don't have.
I pay for everything. Damn.
That's the only thing I pay for.
All right, who y'all think will win the Royal Rumble?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, terrible.
AJ Styles.
Well, apparently they're putting him. Apparently they're putting. They're putting what's his name, Rey Mysterio on the cover of the new WWE game.
Yeah, he's on there. And you can do.
I think that's because he got his own cartoon now too. That's just to appeal to the kids because they know dumb fucks like us are gonna buy it anyway.
Oh, he's on a show called Burb Patrol. It's really funny.
Is it like
John, sorry, y'all still on here? Is it me or does Finn Balor need a Royal Rumble win more than anybody?
They already said they're moving on from Finn Balor.
You didn't read the report. Vince
McMahon said he doesn't want anything to do with Finn Balor no more. He's nothing but a mid-carder.
I read that, but shit happened. A boy can dream, ain't that what you said?
Not with Vince in office.
I guarantee you don't want to let Finn go to AEW.
I mean, he doesn't. He didn't even let Mustafa Ali out of his contract. I'm like, bro. So you definitely ain't letting Finn Balor out of his contract.
But still, if you tell him he ain't nothing but a mid card, then that just means you have him until it expires. Then he goes to AEW, wrestles all his homeboys from Japan. It'll be the biggest. Basically, you're telling him, "Oh, just stay afloat for 3 more years, and then we'll give you Finn, and that'll give you 2 or 3 more years." You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. AEW be putting on shows. I'm like, yo, I remember seeing this shit like in the 90s. Like, you got motherfuckers in barbed wire matches on a Friday, just
for no reason. Yeah.
Them 2 chicks those 4 chicks that were in the barbed wire match, I was like, it's fucking Friday. Like, I just had to watch Roman Reigns argue with Brock Lesnar for 30 minutes, and now I'm on this one watching chicks throw each other in barbed wire. I'm gonna be
honest. I haven't even watched Raw and SmackDown because you fucking already know what's gonna happen.
You're not missing anything. You know what you're gonna miss next. That you missed a spelling bee contest on Raw with RK Bro and the other guys. Caleb just left the egg. And then it was that bad he left. And then
as soon as you said spelling bee, he got nervous and left.
And then next week they have a scooter race on there.
That
you're not missing anything. NXT is I don't know what the fuck. They have a Walter changed his name to Gunther.
Russian. After Gunther. It's Gunther.
Gunther.
Okay, but either way, it's like after some Nazi general, and they're like turning into a big deal.
Yeah, they're gonna ruin him too.
Yep.
I just want to know what's gonna happen with Bray Wyatt. I hope he goes back to WWE.
Supposedly that he has already a contract with AEW.
I think that's the worst thing he could do.
I think I don't want him to go. Honestly, I don't have any faith in WWE. Like, their creative is fucking ass.
I would rather see Bray go to Impact and it just be like a giant Bray Wyatt storyline.
Yeah.
For 1 hour. You know what I mean?
I think at some point AEW is going to have to expand, though. That 1 hour show needs to be at least 2 hours. And I think the good thing about AEW is they're getting rid of a lot of their older contracts now of guys they don't use. So
those are the guys that WWE needs to go send to NXT.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The reason that I don't like fucking AEW, and I love AEW, but the thing that I don't like about it is when I was little, you remember there was always a good guy and a bad guy, and the bad guy was usually a fucking monster. Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, how's he gonna beat that guy? You don't see that in AEW. Like, where's your bigs?
You don't have any. They're like a big indie one. Like, I feel like a popular indie one, and that's what I think. Like, it matters on who's wrestling. Like, if I'm like a Braun Strowman, if I'm like those big guys, of course I'm not going to AEW. They like these little guys like Adam Cole, Orange Cassidy, and all that stuff. Whereas, I mean, WWE, you just fucking have muscles and
Orange Cassidy's like,
oh yeah, you're a title contender, bro.
Yeah.
Look at fucking Ryback's shitty ass, bro. Dude couldn't wrestle for shit. And they had this dude like if he was the next fucking Big Show.
Yeah. He's got a TikTok now.
That dude's annoying.
Ooh, he is
Ryback.
annoying.
He's got a TikTok now where all he does is trash WWE and talk about how great he was.
I'm just glad that the good, like, bigger guys that WWE didn't know how to use are still there. Like, I'm a Sheamus fan galore. Like, that dude's fucking good.
Sheamus is
Cesaro's good. You know what I mean?
They're gonna lose Cesaro though. He doesn't know if he wants to resign. I'm glad they kept Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's fucking hilarious.
My point being, it's like, what are you gonna do if you go to AEW? Get one good feud right off the jump and then nothing?
Yeah, and I think AEW is gonna hit that WCW wall at some point where they're like, well, fuck, like, what are we?
Like, Cesaro will be the perfect person to send to NXT. Go feud with Braun Breaker. And take that belt from him. Let Cesaro hold that belt for a little bit.
Yeah. I doubt it, though. I mean, that's too good of an idea.
Yeah,
they had a fucking chick rapping yesterday on fucking NXT, and everybody's like, bro, one of the shittiest raps I ever heard in my life. And the only reason why I wouldn't have fucking added her on Instagram, like, to follow her, and the only reason why people were like, yeah, she did fucking badass, is because she had her tits out and she had a big ass. That was it. The only reason why. Her lyrics were fucking trash.
Don't talk about John Cena like that.
No, you can't see him.
Yeah. Do y'all remember when he made a rap album?
Yes, no. I still have it.
And it wasn't actually that terrible.
It wasn't. I would have jammed it still.
There's a song on there called, like, If It All Ended Tomorrow, and it was hard for no reason. It's mainly because of the guy he had featured on it, but I mean,
I'll take your word for it.
I fucks with John Cena. We need Thugonomics back.
As a wrestler, yeah, he might be the best ever.
He did carry that company for.
He's still technically carrying it. If you think about it, if they were to say, "Hey, John Cena's coming back," the whole world would light on fire for a night.
But Cena's so good, he's not one of those guys that has to come back and hold the belt.
He's like The Rock.
No, it's the opposite. Like, The Rock cannot come back for any reason other than the belt.
No.
Because he's just too big. But Cena is like, he could just come back and fuck shit up and then leave.
Yeah.
The match with Bray Wyatt when they did that during the COVID
stupid,
time,
but it was cool. You know what I mean?
I fucking loved it. I don't know what the fuck I was watching, but when he was taking them in like the time warp shit, I was like, yo, it's dope. Like, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube in a little bit.
I hope The Rock comes back one more time, though. Yeah, but you're right. Cena carried it for years and years and years. If you really think about it, Austin was like, what, 5 years maybe? The Rock, the same. Like, they had short run.
Yeah, Cena, as much as I was mad when I went to the Royal Rumble in San Antonio that Cena ended up beating AJ Styles, I was happy that I saw history.
That was a good-ass match.
That was a good-ass match. Also, I think the Cena thing, it's not even him I don't like. It's his fucking grown-ass 40-year-old guys that want to dress like John Cena at the thing, and they're all just like, you can't see me, bro. You can't fucking see me, bro. Fuck, you see this belt, bro? You can't see me, bro.
I don't know. I ain't wearing jorts.
Goddamn.
But I am a Cena fan.
Yeah.
Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. All right, so let's clarify. The Texans are stupid. The Rockets suck, and nobody knows what the fuck is going on with the Astros.
Pretty much, yeah. And we
So
might
that-
still be getting a hockey team somewhere down the line.
We might still be getting a hockey team.
The Skeeters are now named the Space Cowboys.
Yuck.
The ML supposedly the Dynamo have a new head coach, and they just drafted some badass players. I don't know. SaberCats were supposed to play Dallas in rugby.
Their season started already?
I think it's like preseason or something. I don't know how that season works, so I'm like lost at it.
I don't even know how the rules of the sport.
I don't know. Caleb said he was gonna go to the game.
I'll go.
It's the SaberCat game.
I'm down. I want to go.
I know exactly where they play at too.
I'm down like Charlie Brown.
There's your boy, Orange Cassidy.
I love him.
Adam Cole, baby. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't think there's much going on.
So we are on agreement that we're gonna wear onesies on Sunday.
On
Sunday, I gotta find mine, but yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I gotta find mine too.
Mine's right here in my closet, so I'm down.
If I can't find mine though, I'll throw on a pair of overalls for y'all.
Oh my
God, okay, Vince Wilfork. I got it. Jeez. All right. Well, y'all got anything else to add?
Nah. I think we set it out.
Rest in peace, Mama.
Yep.
All right, Pete Kobe. Much love, everybody.
Kobe, that's my OG. Later on.
Later.
Peace.